This Farm News video is brought to you by Crystal Flash. Predictions ahead of Thursday's USDA June acreage report suggest a shift in soybean acres to corn. Angie Setzer, partner and co-founder at Consus, puts that number near 500,000 acres. Setzer made her comments during the first USDA Michigan Summer Forum, held Tuesday at Michigan State University.
So honestly, coming into the report on Friday, nationally we aren't seeing the expectation of a big shift. I think we will see some changes in the Michigan report, see some higher corn acres, see some higher bean acres, especially because some of that wheat that came out of dormancy, from early March till May timeframe when the weather transitioned and things started to look good, some of that stuff that was planted in early November really didn't make sense to keep. And so I think you saw some folks transition towards corn instead of having that wheat, keeping that wheat in there because it just looked like it was going to yield lower and the price was good. And so we did see a significant shift in corn value that a lot of folks aren't talking about. After that March report came out, we saw $1 added to December corn. And so in places where weather was decent, will we see some increase in corn acres as that ratio kind of favored corn more, for spring. And then of course we didn't end up with those fertilizer shortages. So was it a little bit easier to get corn planted than what some folks were thinking? And so right now I'd say going into the report on Thursday, the idea is we could see an increase in corn acres and a loss in soybean acres, just simply because of the economics. But this report has been a wild card so many other times. I just choose to accept whatever fate brings me, and unfortunately that's not a really great way to manage risk. So ahead of the report from a grower standpoint, just be aware of the risk, and take advantage of some pops in the market structure that we've seen as of late. And then maybe if you're really nervous that this thing could continue higher from there, look at offsetting some of those cash sales that you make with call options or something of that nature.